Let me talk about the culture here, because many of you are new. The culture at Balboa Capital is unique. It's for many of us that have worked at large companies that can be robotic, can be bureaucratic, be political. It's kind of couldn't be further from how it is here. For many of you that are new, what our culture means is that, one, we're entrepreneurial. Number two, that we're aggressive, that we never say die. That we're competitive, that means to the death, to stubbing your knee. That means that we're agile, that we're more than willing, because we sell a little bit of a higher rate, right? That we're more than willing to be agile and to go beyond what the customer expects to earn the business. And at the same time, if you look around our corridors, there's not a lot of big personalities, right? The people that are doing well, you know who they are. They're not kind of having a fan club or anything like that, or saying, look at me. That's part of our culture. And then the other thing, lastly, is that it's important that we recognize our employees. So kind of in summation or in review, when I look at our culture, I think of us as entrepreneurial. I think of us as light on our feet or agile. I like that we're aggressive. I like that we're competitive. I like that it feels like a sport while I'm at work. You know, it's hard to believe, but I actually played sports in high school. I just can't remember. It's just been so long. But I still need that juice, right, to compete. And I hope all of you need it too. The other thing that's very important and part of our culture, and it goes all the way back to our collective boss, our badge of honor is work ethic. You can't make it here if you don't have that work ethic. That's not me. That is not me. And we've said at many of these town halls before, you don't get paid for trying, right? We don't give out participation trophies like they do in soccer games. Well, I'm so glad that you tried. I'm so glad that you showed up. You are a special little snowflake, unlike anything I've ever seen before. No, you eat what you kill. You eat what you kill. We don't give out participation trophies, and it's supposed to hurt when you lose, and you're supposed to feel that exhilaration when you win. For many that have been here a while, you live for that time when you close that deal, when you're at the top of the heap, when you win. Those are the people that do well here. These are the people that stay here a long time. Now, as we go into 2018, I want to share something with you because it can happen in any organization, and that is the potential pitfalls of distractions. The things that take us off of focus, the things that can take up our time, and then we don't get anything done. Like 2-hour town halls. But you know, a lot of people, I get emails. Have you guys ever been on emails where it's like reply to the world? Everybody's like reply to all. We don't have copier paper. Dang it, I'm low on toner. We don't have enough cubes. You know what? I got to tell you. I know we're short on cubes, right? What are you laughing about, Theo? I know we're short, but we're going to get there, right? And Todd's going to show you in a few minutes how we're going to make sure that everybody has a cube. You know, one of the other things, too, is about last week, I heard that somebody was like ready to throw down in the elevator with each other. 2 different guys from 2 different sales teams, right? One guy took his shirt off, and then the other guy went and filled out a complaint with Bonnie. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Come on, you guys are way too serious. But those are distractions, right? That's why in the American lexicon says, hey man, you gotta stay in your lane. You gotta stay in your lane. What about my parking structure? I gotta walk a quarter of a block to my parking space. There's not that many food trucks. I don't like the food trucks that are here. I want hot dogs. You know, all of that is gonna go away. You know, what I would strongly suggest, all kidding aside, is that, man, we do have to stay in our lane, right? All of us have a certain objective here, and we're all about fun. Shoot, we got NFL Day, we got a number of different ways that we serve the community. But man, when we're in work, we gotta stay in our lane. We gotta stay focused, because that will enable you to be as successful as you are capable of. And if all of us subscribe to that, that's when we bring that 285 million to fruition. Now, Bonnie never knew that I would spend, I was actually gonna take that picture, and I expected her office to be really messy, so that's why I went and took it, but it's like so orderly. Now, as I look at the external landscape, you guys, let's take stock, right? The stars are aligned. There's a booming and optimistic economy. Now, I've been in this business, I know I look like, 38, something like that. I've been in this business now for 32 years. Can you believe that? Unemployment is very low. Lowest than it's been in any remembering time. Jobs are plentiful. The stock market, although it blipped over the last couple of days, so much higher. Breaking records every day. And here's the other thing, and this is amazing for our business. Guess what is up next? Because right in our path is tax legislation and tax reform. And what happens? Businesses then feel more bullish. They start expanding. They start investing in R&D. And you know what is next up? What has been put off for a while is infrastructure, right? So what comes with infrastructure? Road building, bridges, you need trucks to get the supplies or the raw materials to. I gotta tell you, what is the positive part of a perfect storm? I think that's this right now. I don't remember in the last 32 years where we, as a company, coupled with the external marketplace, was poised to be so successful. And let me talk about success for a second, and then I'll bring it in for a close. Have you guys seen that commercial? I think it's Nutrisystems. Nutrisystems for men. And there's you thought that was funny. And there's all these guys, right? This guy wearing his pants like this, got that light blue shirt, he goes, I lost 254 pounds. And what he says is, at the end, he goes, you eat the food, you lose the weight. Have you guys heard that before? You eat the food, you lose the weight. It's the worst and cheesiest commercial I've ever seen. But the recipe for success has been defined over 30 years. In 2018, we will have been in business 30 years. Many that have come before us have defined what success is. So you do the work, you finish the project if you're in operations. You eat the food, you lose the weight if you're on a diet. And you make the calls and you book the volume or you book the gross margin. It's so simple. There are so many living examples all around you, especially for you that are apprentices. There are living examples of people that are ultra successful. So in conclusion, my word for the apprentices, right, is that, yeah, I know your boss is tough on you. You want a boss that's tough on you. You want a boss that's going to be honest with you. Because his objective for your betterment is to push you further than you would push yourself. That's how it works. That is what has been defined. Now, at the same time, there are solid performers, right? Guys, why is he on that same picture? I don't need slides. Solid versus elite performers. There are a few of you that somehow come right up to the cusp of President's Club. You're solid, right? But I think 2018 is your opportunity to take it over the top. It's like a governor that can be removed. It is your opportunity, especially in 2018, to take it over the top. And for many of you that are already productive, either in your scope or in your group or in your segment, doing the same, even though maybe you'll still be up in the rankings or making a good living or whatever, 2018 is not the year to do the same. Because it's all about growth. And it's all about not only our growth, but your growth. It's never going to get any better than in 2018, externally. I think in the end, it's an individual decision, right? You make, good month last month, right? It's an individual decision for all of you on who you want to be, what you want to do, and what you can reach for and attain. It's kind of interesting. I kind of mentioned it's all about growth 27 times this morning. But it solves a lot of problems, whether you're in accounting, whether you're in sales or operations. You need headcount for your department, it's all about growth. You need some assistance with marketing and IT, right? Same thing, same answer. You want to make more money, it's all about growth. You want to get promoted, it's all about growth. That's the opportunity, I think, is that we rise up, we grow as a team, and there's opportunity for everybody. 2018 is all about growth. It's not about distractions. It's not about excuses. It's just a lot of opportunity for all of us. Let's make it happen. Thank you.